Hey, burn the car. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. Haven't got many videos out recently. That's just life sometimes. But I do have something, I guess kind of quick today. And yeah, I always say that. But what we're doing is this. We're going to replace the start-stop button because I think it has a problem. I'll show you what I mean. So, foot on the brake. Nothing. Let's try again. Nothing. 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 See what I mean? Oh, there we go, finally. Well, that's 6 presses.
You had one job to do!
And turn it off. Come on. I find you gotta kind of wiggle it a little bit sometimes, which does lead me to believe it's the switch. So yeah, that's super frustrating. There's nothing worse than sitting there having to jam that button to turn the car on or off. It's like really crap. So this thing I got off AliExpress. Like, it looks super fake, right? The writing and stuff on the sides, it's, yeah, this can't be OEM. It's like $20. I didn't want to splash out on like a legit one because I don't know if this is the actual problem. Like, is it the switch? Is it the brake pedal sensor? Is it the lithium-ion battery that I'm running that's causing it to have issues? Don't know. So this is, I guess, more of a test. If it fixes it, brilliant. Maybe then I'll go back and buy a real one. Maybe. So I haven't done this before, so let's give it a go. All right, so let's get accessories on. Move this down to like N. And then be quiet. Okay, be quiet. Now, apparently you just lift this thing up at the back. I do have my trim tools here. Maybe that's the better way to do it. Oops. I didn't think I was meant to do that. Or maybe I was. I must be one of the only people that hasn't had this trim cut me yet. Still seems in pretty good condition.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
There you go, I just damaged it. So that's not cool. Alright. We slightly damaged it, so that's annoying. So spend $20 on a cheap part, but then damage probably something that's more expensive. That's always the way it goes.
A few moments later.
Okay, so been messing about with this for a little while now because it wasn't really clear how to get the button out, and I still haven't gotten that, but I have got this far. Let me show you. So, I guess one thing that's worth showing that's interesting. So the Club Sport here in Australia has a dummy button here. So I managed to pull that out and get the other one out. Though I didn't really need to, I thought getting that out here would give me better access there. So I haven't got that out yet, but I did get the plug off. Now, to get the plug off, you need a little screwdriver. Where did I put it? Something like this. And underneath the cable, let's see if I can show it here. Yeah, underneath the cable is a tab. You got to sort of push it down. Let's get some better light happening. as well. So yeah, you gotta actually slip it into that tab in there, and you can just kind of, you know, if you twist the screwdriver, you can then pull that plug out. That's what I did to get that out. The bigger problem is these things. That's what's holding it in. So it looks like you need to be able to slip something either up from the bottom or something really thin from the top. I'm guessing from the bottom. So I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that yet, but as a proof of concept, to prove that it is the switch that's broken, look at this. That straight away, put on my accessories, you would have heard that, and foot on the brake, start.
He's stubborn.
Stop. To make sure it wasn't a fluke. One more time. Start. Yep. Stop. Right. That proves that this switch is faulty. There's something wrong with it. It's not the wiring, because I'm using the same wires. There's something wrong with that switch. Now, something else that I didn't really realize is this plug is actually on the wrong side. I didn't think of that, but on a right-hand drive car, all you guys in America will be going, hey, your button's on the wrong side. Well, our button's on the right-hand side near the driver. Obviously, yours is on the other side. So the plug is actually on the wrong side. On my button, the plug is on the left-hand side. That may not be a problem. There may be enough room for me to still plug it in from the other side. I'll never be able to get it out again, so that's a problem. Haven't thought about what I'm going to do about that yet. Yeah, don't know. I may just have to put this back and order the correct button, but I would like to figure out how to get this button out. I would like to do that, but at least I've proved that the button is the problem. And if you want to try this yourself, yeah, go for it. You'll soon find out if I'm able to get that out or not.
A few moments later.
So, this is quite hopeful. I managed to actually open up the switch. There were little tabs on the side, so I pulled off those metal pins, peeled back the sticker. There were 4 little tabs around it, and that's going to allow me to clock the switch and lose the parts in the process. That wouldn't have been good. So, which way was that? So this is now got to go back together. So that's the right way up. I want that to go that way. Oops, I was off camera there, sorry. So that needed to be switched around as well inside. So that's the way I want it, with that facing that way. Now it should just be a matter of getting these back over the clips. Ooh, okay, that's a problem. It's not exactly the same. Alright, more investigation required. So, we have the switch out, and oh my god, this is one of the worst jobs I've ever done. I have been like sweating and swearing and wanting to burn this car to the ground to get this thing out. I'll show you why. So there's these 2 little tabs on the side, and you need to depress those to get this switch out, like with a screwdriver. The only way to do it is from underneath. So I had to actually take all this trim out, which was difficult in itself. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. Now I've got to try and, you know, do I just chuck the other switch around back in, even though the plug is around the wrong way? Now I know I can access it now from the bottom, so I'm not too worried about not being able to, like that being the wrong way around, or can I disassemble the plugs? We'll see. Okay, bit of an update. So what we've done here is got a lot of pieces on the floor here, and what I've done is I've taken the control board here and this plastic thing, and I've taken that from so this is the parts from the new switch. I pulled it apart completely and I put this inside the old switch. So my theory is, and the reason I'm doing that again is because this connector is on the wrong side. I had a look, and look, it probably would work, but yeah, I thought why not try this anyway, just replace the guts of it. So I'm not going to put the pins on yet. Let's go test this out in the car and see if it works. Hold the camera like that. Get that in there like that. Okay, now pressing without the brake pedal, it should just get me accessories. Hey, accessories off. Hey, accessories on. Hey, look at that, a simple press. So that's pretty consistent. That's worked. So basically changing the board, the circuit board, and then the plastic around it has done the trick. Now let's put everything back together. But there you go. So for all you guys in Australia, you can buy the cheap AliExpress switch, swap the circuit board over, and it'll work without problem in a right-hand drive car. But oh man, this was way harder than I thought. I thought this was going to be a 30-minute job. I've been here like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. That's insane. Just trying to pull this console section apart. You know, trying to sort of do all this without breaking the car. And I wrecked one clip on the side here, which is annoying. That's just gone to the car gods. I'll now put it back together. Actually, putting it back together, to be honest, was not that difficult. That was like 10 minutes to put everything back to the way it was. Taking it apart, way harder, man. But look at that. I have a working start button. Again, no more getting annoyed at the car because it won't goddamn start. So pretty happy about that. So much for a 30-minute job, right? That was like 3 hours or something to do that. So my advice, if you have a non-functioning start button, burn the car. Till next time, have fun in your cars and keep it on the black stuff.